Hey everybody, it's the Modern Native. This is Native, the Native. Celebrating my birthday today. I'm turning 28 again. Second time. It's easy math, people can figure it out. But Survival LT, thanks for popping in before we started. Sorry I had some technical difficulties. I was trying to switch it for like over half an hour now.
My bad.
To 6:30, like 10 of before it was supposed to start, but my phone kept screwing up and it wouldn't actually process it and send it out. And then it did and didn't tell me and kept saying, oh, there was an error. So I spent the last 20 minutes just trying to straighten my phone out. So the wife's going to be a good moderator for me today, sharing links and helping out, keeping an eye on the chat for me. We're going to be hanging out. I'm going to be cooking some ribs. Thank you, everybody who donated. We were able to go and get some food, and I found some really cheap ribs for like $15. And that's going to feed us for like 2 days. So that's really helpful. I know it sounds like a splurge, but it's a special meal, but at the same time, it'll last for more than one day.
Whoop,
so,
whoop. Smoked out 420. Whoop, whoop.
There's a delay. You got to tell me before you respond.
My bad.
Got to say what it is that you're responding to. There we go. Smoked out 420. How's it going? So, yeah. I really appreciate everybody helping out yesterday, and anybody who continues to help out, definitely appreciate it. We got food that'll last us until we got to leave here, so that's at least good. It gets us to there.
On top of that shit today.
And remember, if it doesn't have their name,
I did it. Each one, okay. I put their names.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because none of them have their name on their link, so I put their name.
Yeah, I can't remember what you got to be at to be able to get your custom URL.
I thought it was 50.
I don't remember.
Oh, I thought it was 50.
So how's everybody doing? Don't really have much going for my birthday today.
I got him a cake.
One of the little ones.
It's a little cake, but it's a cake. I wanted him to at least have a birthday cake or something birthday-wise. We weren't able to do what we wanted to do and stuff like that. We had to get food, so that was part of food.
So, what was it, like a $12 cake?
Yeah, it was barely even $12. It actually had a couple cents deducted from it for some reason.
Yeah, so maybe it was meant to be marked clearance, but
I think so, yeah.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. This might actually end up being one of my better birthdays because I'm hanging out with you guys and actually friends are showing up. So it may be virtual, but friends are coming to my birthday party this year.
I had a whole thing planned last year, a whole party. No one showed up. Even though people were right down the road, no one showed up. And the year before that, people lived underneath us that I invited and they didn't show up. Like 20 feet and they still didn't show up. So we kind of just said, fuck it, and it's going to be a virtual thing. We got plenty of supporters, plenty of friends on here, actual real friends, more than we have in person. So it's one of those things. And I've been blowing up his Facebook, doing a whole bunch. Just trying to, show everyone.
She always tries to make it special for me because of how shitty it usually is. So.
He does the same thing for my birthday, so.
Yep, her first birthday, I made chocolate covered strawberries.
I hated that birthday because I had to share it with someone I didn't really care for. The person I share a birthday with.
Oh, the neighbor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. I made you chocolate covered strawberries and there's something else I did. I did like 3 things.
You bought me that pretty bottle of liquor.
Oh yeah.
It was a really pretty bottle and I loved it. It was.
And it said sweet bitch.
It did. It said sweet bitch and I was like, oh yeah.
So I had to get that for her. And I did something else. There was 3 things I did. I made the chocolate covered strawberries.
You made me brownies or a cookie. You made me the cookie cake.
Yeah. It came out in like one big sheet.
It was like a cake, but it was a cookie, like cookie mix and stuff, homemade cookie stuff. He made it all,
Funnel cakes.
and he made funnel cakes.
Yeah, I made a shit ton of stuff that night, and I think I cooked dinner for
And
everybody.
you did cook dinner because I wanted your salad. You cooked your salad for me that night.
Yep, my macaroni egg salad. I call it macaroni egg salad because it's not macaroni salad because it has eggs in it, but it's not egg salad because there's macaroni in it. So it's an egg macaroni salad. Just want to play outdoors?
It's his.
It's mine.
I already shared your link before, so.
She shared your link up above, and it's my birthday. I'm turning 28 again. My second time.
He keeps saying that, but we all know.
Hey, I'm not turning 30. My mom had a thing.
But you're not.
My mom had a thing.
You're not 30 yet.
No, I'm never turning 30. I'm going to stay 28 for about 10 years, and then I'm going to turn 29 for 10 more, and then I'm going to die, so I'm okay. I'll never turn 30. Growing up, my mom had a thing. She never wanted to turn 40. When she was younger, she never wanted to turn 40. So as we went along, when she hit 38, we started celebrating her 38th birthday every year. It was 38, 38 for the second time, 38 for the third time, 38 times 4. She almost made it to 38 times 5. You making wood chips for Dad? Thank you. I got the fire going in the background, waiting for it to get down to a nice coal burn, so that way we can make ribs. I got a nice package of spare ribs.
Said, "Oh, thanks, happy birthday, dude. I'm 30. It's okay, but let me warn you, I started falling apart physically at 30. See, that doesn't work for us because we've been falling apart since we were kids.
Yeah, I've been falling apart since I was 15. I got no cartilage in my right knee, my hand.
That knocking is his hand.
That's just my hand when I go to make a fist.
I go to stand up and you're gonna hear everything snap and pop.
Yeah, like all my knees. Every joint pops, cracks, snapples. I sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies every day. So I'm already falling apart. So yeah, see.
Yeah.
You know, my mom always said I was 13 going on 30, but now I'm more like almost 30 going on 70. So I mean, I had arthritis since I was 15 in my hand. After breaking it 6 times, it accelerated the arthritis.
All right, smoked out. The BRB, gotta restart my phone.
Yeah, I had the same issue. My phone kept screwing up.
It didn't want to work. It didn't want to reload the page so we could fix the thumbnail and come in at 6:30 because we didn't get back until 6.
Yeah, I had 5 minutes.
We had like 5 minutes to get everything done and set up and ready, and it just wasn't working. So we wanted to postpone it until 6:30 at least.
Well, I started early, but I wanted the thing to be scheduled at 6:30. I hate having to sit there. Like, I feel shitty when I come in and I see you guys have commented after it was supposed to have started. And I'm like, well, damn. Sorry, I'm here now, though.
Did you steal? You're such a dick.
That's your brother's rope toy. You have 4.
You've already stole the other 4 from him.
If you didn't eat them and chew them apart, you wouldn't have to steal your brother.
Look at that. Look at that one. Look at that one.
That one over there was. I wish I got that. I wish I got that.
Mom's just being a goof today, guys.
He's sitting there holding one rope, and she said, "Go and get that one," and pounced on it.
And it said, "Got the stick." But his brother had a rope. So Creature likes to do this thing where he will put a mouthful of the sleeping bag that they sleep on sometimes.
And he just
teethes and gnaws and everything else. And I'm trying to get him to stop. I don't know why he does it, but he's always kind of done that on something.
Yeah, at first I thought it was because, you know, he was teething. He's just turned 2, so I was like, okay, maybe his adult teeth are coming in, and maybe he's teething, he's got sore gums or something. But he never stopped, so it was almost like a boredom or just a oral fixation, but a dog's version.
And honestly...
Because he's not like trying to chew it apart.
No, he's gnawing on it. He barely uses any teeth except the back teeth that he uses to gnaw on it.
And he just slobbers on it mostly.
Drools everywhere. It's a whole pocket of fluid that comes out of him.
But I mean, it's not like he's stressed out because he doesn't yawn that much. He's always calm. He's always sleeping. So it's like I can't figure out why he's doing that.
And if he's not sleeping, he'll sometimes play around. But he's just been super lazy lately.
Oh, he's been super playful though when I play with him.
Yeah. But like I was saying, Creature had the rope underneath his chin because we put it underneath him so he'd chew on that instead of the sleeping bag. And Monster come over, took it right from underneath him, and has been chewing on it. He does it every time. Every time he'll see Creature's ropes, he'll have to make it to where he can get it. Even if it's not close enough or he can't actually reach it, he'll reach it.
Like,
he'll get it.
In the cabin, when they're laying on the bed, they're both laying on the bed. They each have a rope. Monster's got like 4 of them underneath his belly. He's got one pinned underneath his paws, and he's sitting there staring at the one that Creature has. Creature has it in his mouth, and then he falls asleep holding it because he's trying to keep it from his brother. And we just see mine. And he just slowly takes it away.
And Creature's creature, so he'll just let him have it.
Or he's sleeping.
And then he'll realize.
And he gets up and he's like, Dick, Dad.
Mommy, Daddy, brother stole my rope. He will. He'll come over and he'll just pitch a fit. Act like a toddler. Suck it, bitch.
Got clogged on me.
It was stuck. What I tell you?
Quit chewing on the berries.
You have been eating way too many of those berries. And that's why your poop is doing the thing it's doing. You don't need to do all that. You did just eat the rest of your breakfast. So, you ain't starving, fat fuck. I promise you're not starving. Ugh. Thank you.
Laura Jones, how's it going?
You're welcome. Thank you. Just stopped in to say happy birthday. Thanks Aunt Tasha. Aw, thanks, Laura. You're so sweet. Sorry, I was fixing the boobs because Monster came over and just drooled all over the whole side of me. You can kind of see it. It looks like a wet spot. This light gray shirt doesn't work for wet spots.
No, I think it works perfect for wet spots.
Yeah, to see them.
Yeah. That's like the PG-13 wet t-shirt contest.
Honestly, yeah. 100%, yeah.
Because, like, it's still sexy when it gets wet, but you can't actually see the nipples through it. So.
Well, I'm also wearing 2 bras. So you're right.
No, I meant when it's wet. Like,
yeah.
It won't go see-through like a white shirt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're just waiting for the fire to be good so I can start the ribs. I'm really happy we found that. It's such a deal. That's my thing. I have ribs every year for my birthday because it's the one thing that it's a project when I want to eat it. You need teeth to fucking eat it.
She said, yeah, happy birthday. Laura did.
Thank you again. Planning on doing is we're going to hang out with everybody here. I'm going to periodically get the cooking ready. And then, it's going to take hours for that to cook the way I'm having it. But after we're all done hanging out and cooking is all done, we'll stop to eat. Look like a wild animal and a savage.
I look like a complete savage eating the ribs. I can't eat those on camera.
So we won't be eating on camera tonight, and then later on, I'm actually going to be doing a Patreon exclusive hangout
where it's going to be music, smoking, probably a lot of cursing, because I try to minimize the cursing on YouTube, only because if you say too many swear words at once, they kind of.
I so far haven't had an issue with them hitting me with restricted.
No.
Which is something I don't understand, where people are talking about how if you do this, that, or the other, they'll restrict it, they'll knock it down. I so far, they never hit me with it, even even before I got around to putting it for unlisted. So really the whole point of the animal stuff is to why I don't want that on here is even though they will monetize me for it and with it on my channel, and they will let me into the partner program instead of having a RPM or CPM of like 50 cents per thousand, I might end up having like 10 or 11 cents per thousand because they will knock me down a pay scale whenever I get around to actually getting paid by you. I'm like this close to crossing 2,000 hours though. There's a few people that said that they've been working on it for me. There's I can see May is definitely going through my playlist because she comments like every third video, so I can see as she's working down
I've
the
been
list.
slowly working my way to go back through them.
The thing is, though, it's funny is if you were to strictly just watch my previous videos, you would never actually catch up because of how much I put out and how often I upload. You'd literally always be a few videos behind.
Doing the light thing again.
The mirror. That's not gonna help. Okay.
Huh. I thought maybe
It
it
just
would.
starts changing the tone color. I need the mirror to flash the light at me. Yesterday, that helped. When I took the background light and used the mirror to flash it towards me, it balanced out. You see? It's a little bit better. Oh, it's you. When it bounced the light, it turned to yellow. I don't get it.
You're so wavy. So curly. This is just me brushing through my hair. Haven't done nothing. Just brushed it. Had a bit of ponytail half the day. Pretty much it. This is what happens when you go in the woods and you don't actually use tons and tons like spaz. My dog's a psychopath.
He's chewing on that root elbow.
I didn't know this one was good.
Okay, so just...
This one looks like it's like... doing what it is.
It's about to. But it's fine, it's burning down. She got little tea light citronella candles to try to help with the bugs.
I only have a few left.
Even that bad.
And today the bugs aren't that bad. I haven't really seen any mosquitoes past couple days. It's been kind of colder at night, so they haven't really messed around. It's been mostly the black flies. They are an extreme nuisance.
Well, not the black flies. What most people think of when you say black flies are the little black flies. These are the house flies, the standard normal house fly. Monster.
He is spraying me.
Chill. Chill. You got me? Lay it down. He walked up and booped my nose, booped my hand with his nose. Just told him to calm down. You're gonna pick up a stick.
I picked it up to put it down here. Here. Come here.
He wants you to throw it.
Right here.
Hey.
You see these occupied. Sharon Bakes with Love.
Hey, how's it going, Sharon? That's a name I don't recognize.
Yeah. How's it going?
I mean, some people just started this year because they want to.
Hey, Sharon, how's it going?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't share it or subscribe if they don't. Oh yeah, Laura doesn't have her own, but she makes playlists of other people's stuff. So that's cool. Oh. But yeah, we're just celebrating my birthday today. Having some barbecued ribs. Was really thankful. I found them at a really, really like super cheap price. It was actually one of the cheapest meats we got.
Yeah, it
And
was so surprising because
like
they're usually super expensive.
yeah, like pound for pound, the ribs were the cheapest. But you also have to remember half of that weight is bone. But I can use that. So I can scrape the marrow out of it for the boys. I'll crack them in half and scrape it out. They love that. I don't want to give it to them because of how they are. They just go to town on it and they'll get splinters. They're usually pretty good about it, but cooked bone, you don't want to do it.
So what's everyone up to? Says we have
Says
3 or
on yours.
4.
Yeah.
Keep going up and down. Who's all here? Pulse check.
See, I don't get why it does that. The flickering though is getting it. Gotta
Easy.
see what I need. If you look in the back,
And it's this one right here.
if you look in the background of the mirror, I am getting the sky flashing in the face, and that's the only way it's so far helped. Because every time I put my hand up in front of it changed it.
Autism magnet fishing. Mary. Hello all.
How's it going, Mary? Oh, she actually got some videos up. Awesome.
How's it going, Mary? We're just celebrating his birthday today.
Like you said, you got to do the poem. Yeah, we're hanging out. We got some ribs that I'm waiting for the fire to be good to start cooking on, and I'm excited for them. I found them for a really cheap price. They're the spare ribs. They're only like 14, 15 bucks. They're super cheap, and I gave a thank you to everybody who donated. We were able to get food for the next couple of weeks.
Laura. Because I shared her page, her YouTube page.
Yeah, I remember when you didn't have videos on there. You've been coming in my channel like almost from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She said that she found me with the Fowler video. But I feel like I remember seeing her before. I think maybe she just forgot that she was in.
Maybe.
Because I really remember her in older videos.
I didn't get any rollies either.
No. Yeah, and we forgot like a bunch of stuff that we were
so
to
focused on certain things that
and making sure it stayed
but
under
he's
budget.
21 now. He wishes he was still 21.
I wish.
He's 29.
28 for the second time.
He'll keep saying 28. And I'll keep saying 29.
At least I say how many times it's 28. I could just say I'm 28 like women used to be and being like never turning 30. There she is, 45. I'm 28. Oh yeah, what year? Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, today's his birthday. And just hanging out, celebrating.
See, I don't care how old I get. I'm only acknowledging it up to 28. I can identify however I please. It's 2022.
Pretty much.
I am immortal and have stopped aging. I'm 28. Again.
Y'all.
That's how I identify. Tell me I'm wrong. Hate crime, bitches.
I'm so dead. Oh man.
I was about to do that. Yeah. Hey, my mom, she didn't want to turn 40. Ever since she was a kid, she said that she didn't want to turn 40. So when she turned 38,
Greystone Gardens. I forget how old I am, and I'm okay with that.
yeah.
Me too. Me too. I actually do forget. I have a memory problem, so I do forget how old I am. I'll keep saying I'm 30, but really I'm 28. So.
See, I remember Mary Monarch. She's been around from the beginning, and she changed her name after she started putting up some videos. See, I remember before you even did videos, and before your name was Autism Fishing, and you were Mary Monarch.
Autism Fishing?
Well, she knew what I meant.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't, like, correct.
I know, I just shorthand everybody's name, and everybody gets it by now. I can do shout-out videos without actually saying the full channel name, and everybody knows who I'm talking about. Like when I say Swampy, everybody knows that's Swamp Rat. When I say Squatchy, that's
Don't think so, native.
Yeah, from being around beforehand.
Oh.
See,
I could have sworn
your name and symbol, maybe it's because you actually...
28 and 29. I'll be 29 in November of this year. We're only a couple months apart. Same year, everything.
But Laura, I think maybe I'm just thinking of that because after you discovered me, you went through a bunch of my old videos. So that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, probably.
Because she went all the way back and she commented on the hygiene video. And that was like months before the follower video. What? So I can watch you reach over and have your titties done.
Yeah, well, at least. Never.
Was catching on camera?
I was going to say that. Sure. Yep.
And Mary saying, yep, from before she was magnet fishing, before she was putting up videos.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping track of the conversation myself, too. Sometimes with the holding technically like 2 or 3 conversations at once with the leapovers, I have to remind myself what people are responding to sometimes. So what's everybody got planned for the weekend?
Did you notice when I did the roll call? No one said anything.
You did do it right.
I know, because I didn't actually say roll call.
People listening in the background, they'll hear roll call, and that's what kicks them up, be like, I'm still here.
I was just telling someone about you last night.
Awesome, thank you. All good stuff, right? You can be honest.
It's all bad shit. Smoked out, having Wi-Fi troubles.
I feel you.
We can understand that. His signal didn't even want to work. We almost weren't able to come in because it didn't want to let us in. He would have gone in on mine and no one would have knew what was going on because I don't do anything. And I don't have anybody on my channel.
Really. No, you've got enough.
I have a couple.
I mean,
I have like 15 people in total.
You had like 7 pop into your live the first one you tried.
Yeah. Yeah. The word sport battleground. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's a long name.
Almost tongue twister.
Nope, almost tongue twister.
Welcome in. We're hanging out. I'm waiting for the fire to die down a little bit, so that way it's a nice coal burn, so that way I can cook some ribs on it. People donated last night, so we were able to go and get some food, and we hit a a bad moment in life, and we're really tight on funds, and we were kind of getting into our shit at the fan box. A battle rap league.
He said he subbed a while back.
I haven't seen you pop in. I didn't recognize the name. I try to make a point in remembering every name that's come in, like in total, and I'm pretty good on it. It's just sometimes when people come in from like a long time ago and they come in again, I don't remember them, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's a new name," and they're like, "No, I've been here before," and I'll be like, then I'll start thinking back of it. Okay, I remember. I make a point in trying to remember everybody's names, try to remember all their states or at least their regions. Anybody who's in another country, I always try to remember them. We've got friends in Ireland, the UK.
I have a friend in Australia.
We've got like 3 or 4 actually in Australia.
Oh yeah.
Because we have Aerial Viking, Rock and Ore, Fluff and Stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's you who hangs around in that background. Oh, Lord.
Oh. Oh, your friend that you were talking to. Okay. Yeah, I had to connect that. What she was saying here, she was talking to someone about you last night. I mean, we're getting down to selling stuff now, and we'll end up probably being mobile. Well, we have to be out of here and mobile by the end of the month. So whether or not we have a vehicle saved up, we'll be hiking through the state parks around here. We're trying to find one that's got a good signal, so that way we can go up there. Someplace close enough to a town that we can get a job, somewhere we have signal.
I technically am actually working, but the problem is that I don't really have transportation to get back and forth. So it's only 1 to 2 days, maybe a week. Like I've only been there 1 day and she wants me for the next 2 days and I'm having trouble getting places.
And no, Mary, it's not good shit. It's reclaim. It's the stuff after we've hit it already.
And I actually have the beginning stages of COPD. I've had that since I was like 16, pretty much.
But yeah, no, this stuff is gross and it sucks. But it's all we got.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Dang.
Mary. Just trying to remember. I'm pretty sure you're on the East Coast because I'm pretty sure we were in the same time zone.
I thought you were in Washington.
No, that is
last night. Valerie? Or...
No, the one last night. She was. Yeah, I'm trying to remember now, but I can't think of her name because we're trying to remember it. But I'm pretty sure you're the East Coast, and I'm pretty sure you're like Mid-South.
I'm gonna say West Virginia.
I don't remember anybody saying West Virginia. I feel like there was North Carolina. There.
If you're from NC, where? Because I probably know where it is.
We're on someone's land, and it's private property. But we got notice that we got to be out by the end of the month. We've got hunting season coming up and everything else, and part of the agreement came up. So it's time to go. We'll be on public land, traveling through state parks. If we've got a vehicle at the time, by the time we're out of here, we'll be more mobile and be able to do things and be able to move around more often. Otherwise, we're going to have to land in a spot and kind of hike through to the next spot. But that's why we're running our fundraiser, trying to raise up $2,500 to get a vehicle and supplies to be able to be mobile while we're doing this.
Really, all we need right now is just to get a vehicle. We're trying to sell our old Jeep. It doesn't run. It's going to cost too much to get it running. So we're trying to sell that, honestly, for a quarter of what it's worth. Not even a quarter.
And we keep getting lowballed with that. We keep getting offered $500, and
at this point, we're about to take it because we really just need to sell it. But
yeah, we need to get rid of it, but we need the money. So
what the hell is? There's like a string.
And we're selling pretty much anything that's not useful for camping or getting rid of everything else.
Nope. Nope, what?
East Coast.
Oh. Oh, she's Michigan.
Oh, see. Close.
See,
you're still
I
sort
said
of
Washington.
Eastern. Yeah, but we were both wrong.
She was. It's
See, when I think Michigan, all I think of is my buddy Pat. He's on here a lot. So I know there's like 4 or 5 other people, but I can never remember who it is. Michigan is one of my blind spots. But I knew our time zones weren't that off. I knew Washington was wrong because I know when someone's like 3 hours behind me because of the way they're talking.
I've got to get this flight situation fixed because it is constantly. It hasn't stopped this whole time.
I don't know how to.
I don't get it either. Don't.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's either that or. It's just hard to tell what's going to help because sometimes it helps and sometimes it doesn't. And the setup when we're mobile is going to be a lot different. You're going to be like, where's all your stuff? Don't have nothing. Because at this point, the only reason we're going to keep that tent is because it's great to keep our stuff dry. And that's just like, that's our storage tent.
That's all it is. Half of it isn't even up because it doesn't have a pole to go through the window anymore.
Yeah, the one pole broke. I got to figure out a way to fix it. But where it snapped, it's not.
Where it snapped, there's no fixing it. It snapped on the inside, and it's like a whole sharp edge. It's not going to fix.
I'd have to take some super fucking cement epoxy and take a tube, a pipe or something that's just bigger than it, and slide it up into it to brace it and then glue it in place. It's the only thing I can think of that would work, and then that barrel. Let's go. Look at the puppy.
Look at the cute. Look at the cute baby.
Scraping will probably be better off. What do you mean?
Scrapping.
Oh, scrapping. Yeah, but we need something to be able to hold our stuff before I can scrap it. So
I don't think they've seen him because I don't.
Yeah, there we go.
I see the tree.
He was so in view. What the hell?
I don't get it either. I mean, he's still cute. And it just goes right back to it. And why Michigan is a legal state.
Can you see him now?
No, keep going. There we go. There's the cute baby. Your fingers covered.
There's a delay.
Yeah. There we go. The cute babe. My cute. He is a husky shepherd, 2 years old, and my monster back right here. This is my monster. This is Monstar after Space Jam. And that's Creature from Harry Potter. Huge fans of both. And he is husky shepherd, pit, boxer, mix. I'm pretty sure he has other things in him, but those are the 4 most that we know.
I feel like somebody was trying to make their own version of a pit bull and came out with him on an offshoot, and they're like, well, fuck, it's not what I was trying to do.
But he's my sweet tub of shit right here.
Who's daddy's big boy?
She said, there's a crap load of cannabis stores in my area, hiring like crazy. We're not trying to go to one place. He's going to be starting his through hike.
Yeah.
Mid to end February, pretty much.
No. End of January, beginning of February, I'm going to be the first one on the Appalachian Trail. People hit it at February 8th, so I need to be up before that.
Oh yeah, because we'll be going south and up.
Yeah.
See, we're starting in Georgia.
So what we're going to be doing is we're trying to get mobile so that way we can start heading down south. As we get closer to Georgia, we're going to go down to Florida, visit a couple of friends, and then come back up to Georgia to start the Appalachian Trail on my ultra through hike. Because it's going to go into the from the Appalachian Trail all the way to the end, turn around, come on back, and go into the North Country Trail, or the North Country National Scenic Trail. Back up. Back up.
I just heard your jaw pop.
Back up. Come. Don't sass me. Don't sass me.
He's such a sasser.
And so that'll be almost a total of 7,000 miles. And I'm going to do it in one straight run. Elizabeth, how's it going? With her leapfrogging me. Oh, Elizabeth started putting up videos. Awesome. So that's going to be almost 7,000 miles in total on foot. And I'm going to do it in one straight run. It's never been done before because also this trail is never connected until recently. And I'm going to be doing that while she's leapfrogging me with a vehicle. And so we're not trying to land in one spot and stay there. We're trying to get to the point where we can get down south to start that adventure. Survival LT, how's it going? Welcome back. So that's part of the reason why we've been trying to raise funds to get mobile and start that adventure even before we got notice. So now that we got notice and we got to be out by the end of the month, we've been reaching out, trying to get some help to get mobile and raise our funds for that. So that's what the whole deal has been as to why we've been pushing the fundraiser and everything else. And today we're hanging out because we got new people coming in. I'm going over it. We're hanging out today. It's my birthday. So we're going to be cooking some ribs. People donated last night, so we were able to go and get some food. Found some really cheap ribs. They were $15 for like 5 pounds or some shit. So it was super cheap, and that's going to make a couple of meals. So I wanted to get that for a nice little celebration. And fire is almost perfect for me to start that. The wife has been sharing everybody's links and everything and sharing that around, being a good moderator. Said we had 10 here for a minute. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. How about a roll call? Who's all hanging out?
That was my foot here.
It's Rebel LT. I know you're here too. Because you know I said it. You can be like, well, I'm here.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'm actually being a moderator today. I'm always a moderator, but I don't normally like do the moderating thing. I'm usually just in it for the chat for him. But today I figured might as well. Gives me something to do. And Boomy the Lost. Thumbs up.
Hey, Boomy.
He said hey. He's over there.
It should have.
And Elizabeth said happy birthday.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
And Survival said happy birthday, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Laura
Sorry,
said hi.
setting up the fire. Huh?
Laura said hi.
Yeah, because we said roll call.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he did that. I've shared everyone's link, so if you just want to scroll up just a little bit.
I mean, this was a hell of a deal. That's not bad. $15 for a rack. Right. This is a couple of good meals for us. So it's something special, but it was actually useful.
Bowie the Lost at work per usual at this time. Happy birthday.
Thank you again. We're cooking up some ribs for my birthday. And again, thank you everybody who donated last night and yesterday and has been helping us. And again, thank you to all my patrons. I still need to correct that, so hopefully Cynthia doesn't come in. But Cynthia is added to this list. I keep forgetting to add her onto this thing, but bringing up my keyboard always messes up the live stream, so I'm not going to do that today. But Smoked Out 420, D-Man 50, Pat, and an Anonymous, and Cynthia Swearington. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being a patron. Thank you everybody for hanging out and being here, and everybody who donated last night. We had Big Tiny Outdoors donate a big donation. Thank you.
You helped a lot.
Yeah, like most of the food we were able to get was because of that. But there was other people who helped too. Smoked Out 420 threw us some. Thank you again.
We have to move because this is what the agreement was. Hunting season is coming around, so we can't be back here in the property where they go hunting.
But the wife had just lost her job, so it's kind of like really bad timing, and we didn't have anything saved. We had just spent the last of her last check, and the next day she got fired. So
let go.
Terminated. I can say that. So it's just things happened at the wrong time, as they usually do. It's life. And we ended up having to dip into our shit at the fan box. We didn't have any food or any money to be able to go and get some, so we had our emergency supply crate of food that we had stashed, and we started dipping into that. And then we got notice that it was at the end of the month that we had to be out, so that way things can be the way that they're supposed to be back here. And it's just bad timing all around. So we're trying to figure it out, and that's why we've been trying to raise funds and putting up the fundraiser and promoting my Patreon, even though that's actually on the back burner because we're trying to focus on getting direct donations. So that way we can get a vehicle and supplies, so that way we can make it mobile and get out of New York before the winter hits hard. Because we do want to do some winter camping, but we want it to be the choice to do winter camping. We're going to come up and enjoy the snow and then go back down for my through hike. So.
And when we're on the road, I have means to make money. I have other means.
And Elizabeth, I hadn't mentioned this yet because I don't think you've been around that much, or we hadn't crossed paths that much, but you are following me on Patreon, but you didn't join. I just wanted you to realize that. I don't know if that was on purpose, accident, or whatever else. I just wanted you to realize that when I looked in, you're not active on there, you're following me. So if you want to actually join up, you have to click one of the options.
Right now, we're probably just going to be going to like a state land that's close to here for right now.
Yeah, if we can get a vehicle set up before the end of the month, we will be able to move around and go to different places. But otherwise, we're pretty much just we're going to shed down to everything that we can and have somebody drop us off at a state park, and then we'll start hiking through. Okay, just want to make sure you know, because sometimes it has some issues on there, so I just wanted to make sure that you realize that, and that's how it was set up. Because just following me on there, I don't think it even allows you to preview most of the stuff. So it was a curiosity I had for a little bit.
I clicked hide.
No, it's fine.
Is that a real person?
Yeah, corn-fed experience.
Oh. Okay.
Corn-fed experience. Yeah, we know him. How's it going, corn-fed? Yeah, see. Oops. Good evening, all. Hey, Duad, fixed. That's language. Well, how's it going, corn-fed?
Elizabeth said, wow, it's crazy.
What?
Not really.
It's just life. Shit happens. I've been in worse spots.
We've been in worse ways. This is just...
It happened. It is what it is. I'm trying to figure out ways to go to the next step. I have a backup plan, you know. I'm totally fine with hiking our way through until we find a spot that's good and we can actually work from it. Otherwise, I'm hoping we can get a vehicle up on the road. But I mean, 2 weeks is kind of a really short amount of time to try to raise $2,500 to avoid being on foot and homeless. But we're trying to sell the Jeep. I'm hoping for at least 800, but I keep getting lowballed for 500, and it's not running. It needs help. It needs work. So people are less inclined to buy it. So I may end up just having to bite the bullet.
And I'm selling my wedding dress and Tommy or some other stuff.
Your tiara for your wedding outfit.
Yeah. The only reason I'm selling that is because I'm never gonna wear that dress again. When we renew our vows, I'm not gonna wear that dress again. So it's kind of just one of those things. I don't need it. It's an extra piece of equipment that I can't put in things. So it's kind of one of those things. It's not needed.
But yeah, and I'm selling my it's a liquor barrel wine cabinet liquor chest thing. It's got spots for bottles and shot glasses. It was the only father's gift or first father's gift I ever got. So it was kind of special, but it came from an ex. So it's like it's special, but it's not.
We don't really have a use for it, to be honest. We have shot glasses, like some of the ones that went in it somewhere.
They're over with the.
But yeah.
So, and you can do the spaces when you do their name. You know that you can do corn-fed spaces.
Oh, I don't do that.
It doesn't pop up with the highlight if you don't write it the way it's written.
It doesn't pop up the highlight at all.
You don't see the highlight. Only the person who has the name that is being added sees the highlight.
I mean, they probably perfectly fine.
No, I'm just saying. Like if you're trying to get it to highlight so they see it, that's the only way. So I mean, I don't remember where I was at the moment.
Well, it says we got 9 in here.
Trying to do a roll call. See who's all hanging out. Said corn-fed experience, Elizabeth, Laura, LT is probably still hanging out.
Well, of course.
Mary.
Smoked out 420.
And you.
If he's still here.
he's in and
And
out with his
yeah.
Wi-Fi. So, but thank you everybody for hanging out for my birthday and here to celebrate it. Like I said a few minutes ago, we're still trying to work our fundraiser. We're still trying to raise funds to be able to get mobile, so that way we're not relocating on foot. We're trying to get a vehicle going and get some supplies, so that way we can get mobile, head south, and go on the ultra through hike, which I'm.
We know you're here.
Yeah. I love it though, and I love that you do that sometimes when I just look up and I'm like, look at the number. Yep. Thank you again.
Boomy the Lost.
Still here listening? That's right, Boomy the Lost. I didn't scroll up far enough. I remember you said you were working. I'm gonna go put the ribs on.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the beans first.
Baby, they're gonna take a couple of hours.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah. Mary, I'm still here. And Survival did a laughing, crying face. Yeah, go right where?
Sorry, after last year, I had to check.
I know, but at least we didn't get it from the same store. So, you know.
I'm excited to try this. Come on, it's dinosaur barbecue sauce. You gotta love it, and it was like $3. That wasn't bad, really.
It was actually cheaper than most of the barbecue sauces.
This one, it has the top that has the little dot in it where they have the little hole in the center.
Yeah.
The easy pour top.
Yeah.
So it had the cap for it, but it didn't have the actual cap inside of it. Right.
All right. That's weird. You are gonna use a little bit of both, right? So weird. Are you gonna drain that before you do that so it's not all soupy?
I got this. And what you're seeing in there is also the jerk.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Mary said never heard of it, and Laura said sauce for dinosaurs. She did sauce for and then put a dinosaur emoji.
Oh, man. Taste that.
Oh my god. Why is that so good? I almost want to drink it.
I know, right? That's my favorite.
That's so sweet and savory. Like, that's yummy.
sorry. When they give you a bag, use it to marinate.
I know. Laura said secret dino sauce.
Very.
Oh.
Fuck it. Yum.
Yeah. Oh. Ow, I just bit my tongue.
Huh?
I bit my tongue. Oh, that smells like McDonald's.
Can you give me a hand?
It's fine, honey. That's the bad bucket anyways. Yeah. It's the bad bucket. That shit looks so delicious right now on that fire. I'm not even kidding. Go for a ride, guys.
Look at that shit. Ugh. Hang on. I did kick it up a little too much, so I might have to kill the fire just a little bit. Hell no.
Damn. Well, we're definitely not gonna have to worry about any bugs. There's enough smoke coming off that thing. I don't think that's gonna take as long as you think.
That's like that.
There's a nice hot bed of coals underneath it, and it's just roaring. He's getting dive bombed by something. Survival. You gotta come read this one. What they said.
Where were you at again, Survival? If we could relocate that far, I mean, I'm definitely down.
I'm so down. That'd be
If I
awesome.
remember right, you said you were like, what was it? Ohio, I think. No, no. My family doesn't. There's no option for me to stay with my family. They don't really have the space, the room, or anything. My aunt's farm. She's got her dogs. My dogs aren't 100% friendly with other dogs. We're working on it. They're just very protective of us. So, and my aunt's, it wouldn't be great because her dogs are off leash all the time. So no matter where we would be, they could show up. And then they're a lot smaller than my boys. So even playing around, my boys might hurt them. So the rest of her family, it's actually kind of funny. We were on the phone with a relative of hers, and we were just talking about how we were planning on going down to Florida to visit people, and they live in Florida, and they're like, well, you can't stay with me, right? I was like, never said that. So it kind of pissed me off. I was like, we were just talking about visiting people. I've got friends down there, family, things like that. But that's your knee-jerk reaction? Nah. Like, but Survival LT, if you want to send me an email or something, we can trade numbers and we can talk. Awesome. Elizabeth is in Ohio too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, of course the dogs are coming with us. They go everywhere. The dogs are going on the through hike with me. I think you joined my group, so shoot me a message on Facebook. I'm the only moderator on there, so you know how to find me. Starting to smell good now. The backside is a little charred, but that was the fat side anyway.
Ow.
I was talking.
I'm sorry. I was doing a post on Instagram for this. I was making the ads.
Ads?
Yeah.
That's what you call it.
I boost my posts, so I make the ads.
How do you?
You're about to see.
Because when I tried to do it, it said I'd pay for
I've done it before and didn't have to pay for it. Discarded my entire post.
I appreciate that, Elizabeth. If this works out and we can figure something out on how to relocate, and that's something that works out for everybody, we'll definitely get in touch with everybody who's around. Obviously, there's a lot of channels actually in Ohio, and there's magnet fishing I want to do and stuff like that. But I really appreciate that offer, LT. That's like it's hard to articulate how much we appreciate it, and that's why I'm like kind of spacing on it.
I'm going back. Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. That's terrible.
He loves fishing too. Survival.
Hmm?
Survival said, I love fishing.
Oh, so do I.
He loves it.
I never get the chance to go anymore.
And Elizabeth, I'm super sorry you had to give up your dog. I'd rather
I was going to
be
say
anywhere else than
it.
that's my support right there. That's my heart, everything.
And I understand everybody's got to make the hard choices themselves, and their
And
choices are
me
their own.
too.
Us personally, the connection we have with these dogs and the life they've already had, they've been passed, like Monster especially has been passed around way too much.
Yeah.
He every time we leave, he gets very sketchy or if we're taking him somewhere, he gets very sketchy because he's like, "You're not taking me somewhere to leave me, right?" And you can see it because he's looking at us like, "Daddy, you're not leaving me somewhere, right? You're not leaving me." And so we would be homeless in parks with our dogs before we would give them up. See, with a homeless shelter, you don't really have a choice. They don't let you keep them.
Most don't know.
But that's why with the last of our money before, what we got was we got dog food for them to make sure they were good for a month. And we made sure we saved a chunk out of what we got yesterday to get the next batch of dog food. We forgot to get it today. We were so focused on keeping our budget down and focusing on what we were getting with just what we needed for food and stuff.
They still have an entire container full, so
yeah, they're still good for about a month.
Send me an Instagram. He's got Instagram. I have Instagram. That's where I'm most popular on is Facebook and Instagram.
And my Instagram is the same
mostly do
name.
stuff.
It's at the Modern Native with underscores, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
With underscores instead of spaces. Literally, if you go to Google and you just put in the Modern Native, you should get like
everything.
6 different profiles of me.
It's getting chilly. So.
Yeah, I'm starting this up, so you'll be one.
I know, Wedgie. Oh my god, that smells so good. Might have to cook those beans in a second. Huh?
I mean, if you want to, you can do that.
I don't want to cook it with them on the wrap.
Well, I couldn't lay you on the fire. That's the biggest rack we got. But I definitely get it, Elizabeth. It's terrible and it's hard when you got to give up a dog. I had to when I was in foster care because I had this Black Lab Great Dane mix. His name was Sniper with a Y. And man, he was a monstrous. He was monstrous. He stood above my hip. When he stood up, his chest was in my face. This dog was like 7 feet long, almost 8. When he stood up, like he could hug me by standing on his back paws, and his armpit would be on my shoulder, so his chest would be up in my throat, and he could just lay his head on top of my head. That's how big he was. And he ate the basement door. Well, he ate my bedroom door, ate the basement door, and then picked a fight with the dogs that were there. He didn't really like pick a fight. He was just really big, and he liked playing rough, so he would tackle him and then run away. Uh, I don't think there's any numbers, but if you send me a message after we're done with this, I'll send you my number when we're done with this. I don't post my number publicly. Um, on my Google business profile, I told it not to do it publicly, but apparently I've already gotten 2 attempts at calls from it. So
I couldn't find mine. Sorry. So I finished yours.
just don't rip the sides. They're already torn. I gotta tell them.
I'm not putting it together. It won't go across my boobs.
I'm at the side. The holes on.
Oh, dude. I can't find my flannels anywhere. Do you think they might be on the cot?
Yeah. Alrighty, LT. And Elizabeth said that she slept in her truck with her son and the dog in Florida for 6 months.
I mean,
that was a cooking camper right there.
Yeah. I've been there. I can definitely not kid-wise, but my arms are a bit chilled. So I'm grabbing my flannel. Wasn't really a too hot day, so I didn't really like sweat or make a sweat. It was a nice day. It was nice weather. Did you see the survival? Okay, some here. I don't know what that's to.
You said okay, what?
Okay, some here.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm going over. I just wanted to taste the meat. Super yummy. And Tasha said, gonna be 49 degrees tonight, and they're saying winter is going to start in October and cold and lots of snow.
Yep, that's why we're trying to. That's why we're trying to head south.
That's why we're trying to do the whole head south thing.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, it's already starting to chill out, so. Elizabeth said, living at a 24-hour Walmart till a friend here in Ohio helped me out. He owns a pizza shop, so if you come to this area, I'm sure he will give you work there. What I was saying.
Same here.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Elizabeth, when I was homeless in Washington, the 24-hour Walmart was definitely a saving grace. It's except for the tweakers, there was a big meth camp and that was right in the woods right behind the Walmart, and the tweakers were always in the parking lot. I watched this dude fight with his headphones for like an hour. He was walking through. He's got his phone in one hand, and he had headphones in, and he kept trying to untangle the headphone line, and kept like checking his ear, like why it wasn't working, and he kept like shaking the wire and checking his ear and looking at his phone, wondering why it wasn't working because it wasn't plugged in.
Oh, yeah, the pizza shop, Elizabeth. Yeah. I mean, it's not my first time I've worked in a pizza joint.
Yeah. See, finding work isn't really the problem, it's getting to it. Everything is so far from here. It's trying to get to it on foot or on a bike isn't that great, and we don't have the money or gas to keep throwing in the vehicles to borrow them. And with the condition they're in, it's not great to be running them that much. So being somewhere that we can get closer to things, that would definitely be better. That's why we're before Survival LT said anything, is why we were looking at the state parks around here and which ones would be closest to something that we could work at and have signal. So anybody with a YouTube channel, do you ever have an issue with some asshole named Fred Grizz? He's a very hateful, nasty, troll-like person, but he watches most of my shit, so I mean, at least he's giving me watch time. I just blocked him so that way he couldn't comment anymore because he started harassing people who were commenting on my stuff. So you can say whatever you want to me. I don't give a shit. But if you fuck with one of my people on here, you are blocked and you can't comment no more. So you can go ahead and keep on watching, but you can't say shit. I've had people, I comment and respond to the people who hate on me, and I leave them open just so that way they can respond and see what I said. But he said some shit to someone who follows me and started calling them a piece of shit. So I was like, nope, bye, you're dealt with. That's awesome. I really hope this works out. It's just the whole thing is going to be the logistics of how to relocate us 2 dogs and gear down there. That's why we're still trying to do the fundraising anyway to raise up the funds to be mobile, because that's our preferred way to live anyway, is mobile from the vehicle. And we would end up coming down to see you anyway, see if there's anything you needed help with or anything else.
I think he's talking to me. I added him on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Alrighty, awesome. There you go. So that way, if there's anything you don't want to say in chat, you can send it to her and it'll pop up for her. Because anything on my phone, I still won't be able to answer. So
that's why if you wanted to talk to him now, without having it be on YouTube. That's cool. That's why I added.
Yeah, because I'll keep it.
And to have you.
Yeah, because I'll keep it going while we're doing this, even if we're talking. Put up.
And I love working, Elizabeth. I would much rather work than literally anything else. I do love working, and me losing my job kind of hit me hard because I've never actually been fired before. Fired, let go. Either way, it is what it is. And I'll admit it. It was stupid. Did something I shouldn't have, and I suffered the consequences. Shit happens. But it came at the worst.
It's a stupid policy. It was a stupid policy.
And I really wasn't doing anything that they said I couldn't do because I was told by my manager that it was okay, that I was on the side doing it, not working and doing it. But it is. It's over. It's done with. There's nothing I can do about it now. They said they'll rehire me in 6 months, but I can't be here that long, so.
So that's why we're moving on, doing a different plan.
Yeah.
That was it. But, again, thank you everybody who donated last night. We'll be able to eat and have food for the next couple of weeks, so it definitely was a huge help.
I appreciate that, Elizabeth. And yeah, we're just keeping our heads up. It's one of those things, no matter how much our head is up, shit's still shit.
Yeah.
We still don't have a way around that shit. So it's kind of one of those things. No matter what, we're gonna stress because.
And I told her as soon as it happened, I was like, as soon as she calmed down and everything, I told her, I said, this actually might be for the best because it opens us up to more opportunities to be able to be located somewhere else. It was hard to try to figure out a way to move and do everything that we wanted to do when her job was here, and it was just it. You know what they say: closing the door, opening the window, close the window, open the door, whatever it is.
It's one of those.
So I mean, everything will be all right. I always figure it out. Something always comes around at the right time. It's usually like last minute kind of thing, but something always works. I always keep my head up.
He smells it. I'm sure of it. Whenever you're ready for them to like go to the side or come off or something, let me know so I can get those in the pan at least. All right. Because in the vine,
I mean, it's survival down there and stuff, and a place to make it that far. But
yeah, it's just making it that far.
the only way that
Can't wait to try it. Those are the things I'm most excited for.
there you go. Hands on there. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Huh?
Did you already let that out?
Yeah. Whew. But we'll be going over things with Survival LT, see what he wants to do, what he's offering, and what we can do about relocating. But we're also hoping at the same time, that that won't be necessary, but we'll still go down and visit, obviously, because just making that offer, that deserves a visit. And we do plan on doing kind of like a tour of the states kind of thing. Travel around, go to the different states and stuff, and visit everybody who's in different locations. Because we have people all over the place, from the West Coast, Central, South, East Coast, Canada, other countries. Maybe when we get done touring all the United States, we'll have enough money and passports to be able to go. We'll go across, go to the UK and Ireland. Well, yeah, but we could go up to the Canadian border and have them come see us.
Yeah.
We'll wave over the line. Huh? Well, right through it. I mean, there's one section of the trail that's pretty much right on the Canadian border. Like you look you look to your right and you see Canada. We appreciate that, Elizabeth, but you know, with the two dogs and everything else, we're not indoor people. Even like no matter where, we're still going to be camping wherever we go or end up. We like being outside. Yeah, she's not an indoor cat. And these boys, they don't like walls. Yeah, they don't like walls. They weren't even big on the fact that we had the shelter set up at the other spot, at the other campsite, with because that shelter had walls on either side and it wasn't all that great. So, oh, I mean, we still got 8 in here. It's been consistent for quite a while. I mean, who's all the 8? Who's saying hiya? I think Tasha's been creeping in the background the whole time. So she popped up at one point, and then like an hour later, she popped up. Look here. Oh yeah, I know. But like I said, as soon as we get a vehicle and we're able to be mobile, we'll start stepstoning our way down south to Florida for the worst part of the winter, and then up into Georgia to start the through hike. We're going to try to do this to where we stay in front of the weather. Victoria May, how's it going? The wife is here. She's cooking the sides for dinner. Yep. That's a view. I like when she cooks over the fire because she's got to lean down real far and things. Oh, don't forget the adobo. We're always happy. Yeah, it's like $4 or $5. Want to hit it? Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, this sucks. But sorry. It's one of those things that you keep typing it. Keep going. Don't mind. Look up. I need the butter to move around. It's only on one side. So, promo. The smoke keeps following me. See, look, I'm standing back and it's still following me. I'm like a smoke magnet. I don't get it. Yeah. I think we can make something else. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, everybody, still here. Hey, we still have bait though. Where's your phone, woman? Yeah, he said he did. On what? Facebook or Instagram? Instagram. Oh, I have to turn the internet back on. Hey, Joy, how's it going? Mary says her husband's going to look for a job, but their employers are being very picky. Elizabeth said that she has a brother in Homosassa? Homosassa. Homosassa, yeah. Homosassa. Springs, Florida. Yeah. That's awesome, Joy. We're celebrating my birthday and my 400th video. It's my 400th upload. Public. I actually have like 406. texting. I'm switching his number over. There you go, LT.
You just gave me my number.
Yeah, I said.
I mean, it's fine.
I said I'll add it to my phone when I get off the live.
Yeah.
But then I said, hey, LT, this is Mrs. phone.
That's fine. You can have both. In case yours doesn't want to work or mine doesn't want to work, it's better to have both.
Yeah, because also we're hoping her unemployment actually goes through soon, so we can pay our phones.
Yeah, they're up on the 20th.
Yeah. They're up on the 20th, and it's like 101 in total. So.
And that's for both phones.
Yeah.
Because we just get the card for $2.
Oh, that's cool, Elizabeth. Swamp Rat's in Central Florida, too. And thank you, Victoria. But yeah, the ribs are almost done. They're just kind of slow roasting now while the wife is cooking the green beans. And we're almost at 2 hours, so that's actually pretty good timing. But what? But I'm super excited for the ribs. They came out awesome, and I'm so happy I found them so cheap. Again, thank you everybody who donated yesterday to help us out. We were able to go and get food that will last us until we got to relocate, at least mostly. Because, like I said, we're out by the end of the month, so we just needed to get some food to be able to last until then, and we're trying to raise funds to fix the Jeep and get supplies, or not fix the Jeep, get a vehicle and fix supplies.
Like, get a vehicle, get supplies.
Yeah, what she said.
Get places.
Mary, what is with men and boobs? My husband tries to get me to play basketball. LOL.
I don't understand what it is with y'all men and us women with bigger boobs in basketball. Other than
the jump shot.
Yeah.
The jump shot. Because when you go up for the jump shot, it's and come on, it's like slow-mo when you do it. Like, and you can't even say it's men and boobs because you women love boobs too.
I do. I can't help.
She's as bad as me. I don't know who looks around more, me or her, when we're walking through the store. Oh, you missed one earlier. You were so focused on the barbecue sauce, you didn't realize that I had freaking side leaned.
No, I thought it was
40. Thank you again, Survival. I appreciate it, everybody. I'm actually getting more happy birthdays on here than I did on Facebook. And Facebook tells you.
Yeah.
Like, Facebook sent out, like...
Except I was on that shit before Facebook told me.
Like, Facebook sent out, like, 75 birthday notifications, and I got, 4 posts?
Yep.
Which, actually, no, I got 2 posts, and 3 responses onto your post, which wasn't even on my page.
The one from today, Jamie commented birthday.
See, I got the notification, but I didn't get the chance to click on it. Okay, cool. Alrighty. I am Mrs. LT. So when I said thanks again, she said, it's his wife. I'm texting you. I said, oh, okay.
Oh.
So his wife is using his phone to text your phone that I'm using. There's a whole lot of overlap here.
Yeah, it's not me on my phone. Mother of Satan's asshole.
I make hot fires.
No, it's the smoke.
Well, it's because it's a coal fire that's trying to smolder.
There's barely.
Yeah. Because all I needed it to do was finish cooking. Well, the number that I'm texting with, that's the wife's phone. And hey, D-Man, how's it going? Says congrats and best wishes. Best birthday wishes. Thank you, bro. And thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Because of you and everybody else, we were able to go get food today. And I managed to find some really cheap ribs. They're like $15 for a rack. And that's going to feed us well into tomorrow. So that's what I meant. It's going to be dinner tomorrow. It's going to be like our whole meals for the next day and a half, 2 days. And we really appreciate it. It was really helpful. And we have enough food and supplies to last, well, some food. We need a few more things to actually, I forgot batteries for my headlamp. So we're working in the dark. That's why we started it so early.
I have the light and battery. I still have
Oh, you still in?
the only thing I have left.
I wouldn't have used double A's in the light. I would have used it in my headlamp.
Double A in your headlamp?
Oh, triple A's. Never mind. But yeah, I'll be sending survival my number after. So my phone is ocupado. Why is my bracelet in here?
They've been in there. Your other one's there. Pretty sure one of mine is in there. That's what they ended up.
Random piece of string. Thank you, D-Man. Just posting up the link. The wife was moderating for me, but she's cooking the side to dinner.
We are done.
Awesome. So you want to do a dab and hang out with them for a few more minutes? You can pull it off and cap it.
Yep. I'm gonna show them real quick.
I mean, it's not hugely exciting.
I mean, can't see it either, so it's hot. Don't touch.
Oh, wow. See the black circle right here?
It's
There's
homemade.
green beans in there.
Yeah. Homemade fried up green beans.
I'm not 30 yet. I'm not a whole 30 yet. Don't even start that. See, I knew you starting shit was going to start shit. I'm only turning 28 for the second time, which means I'm actually 29. I'm not 30 yet. Don't do that to me, Mary.
And it was very yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanna? I mean, not really. Do you wanna switch around to the plank? Then I'll set you.
More than you right now. I'm setting this right here. You come over here. You are.
You need to break over the way.
All right, so I got something to show you guys. Yeah, camera. I got to throw a little water on that log. It got too close, but it's all right. Okay, yummy that looks. Come on. Yum. No. It's for the second time, not 2 times. Not times 2. And yes, Elizabeth, I got PayPal now. It works. The link is in my description. It is scrolling across the bottom. Now, the email that's up there is not attached to my PayPal, so don't use that. The email is just to contact me. I know, right, Survival? It looks delicious, and because I took you guys out to the brighter environment, now it's like, it's too dark. I just wanted you to feel me.
Oh, cold.
I had more than that a minute.
I didn't do anything. I put that in there.
No, I meant the coal. I had more coal.
No, they literally went all out. The minute I set stuff in there. Alrighty. I'm back. Here. I remember what he said. And it's up there.
Okay. Thanks, D-Man. We always do. Yeah, I know. So, you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's try this. Trying to get some light in here. Maybe put it somewhere else. And you can turn the brightness up if you want.
I did. That's why I was sliding it down. Alrighty, LT, she's gonna do that now. Ugh.
And your PayPal is just that email, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
So just like that.
Yeah.
There you go, survival. I sent it.
And the Cash App is in her name, so you'll see that. And the PayPal says at the Modern Native, so you'll see that. But it shows you my picture anyway, and you know me. Thank you, Elizabeth. Didn't even see that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Really appreciate that.
So you got it?
From Elizabeth.
Yeah, she sent you a PayPal.
Yeah. I just said it a minute ago. You might not have been in here. I said thank you. I just saw the notification. I scrolled it down. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. She said no problem. Wish I could do more. I didn't see what you did, but anything helps.
Yeah, I swiped it for she could see it.
I didn't see what you sent,
It
and
was 20, but I mean,
no,
it's something.
everything's
It helps.
good.
That's fine. It's anything and everything helps, and every little bit that somebody does, we appreciate. We totally do.
He's ignoring my comment about age. LOL. I didn't see it. If you're
No, I did. I said I responded. I said I'm
yeah.
turning 28 for the second time. Doesn't mean times two. Means I turned 28 last year, then I'm turning 28 again this year. I'm just not aging. I'm immortal. I decided to identify as immortal. I'm no longer aging past this point. In today's day and age, you can identify as anything. So I identify as a 28-year-old immortal. I am a T-Rex. I am invincible.
No. I'm a T-Rex, and I'm invincible.
Has anybody ever seen Mr. Right? Oh my God.
It was on Netflix for the longest time. It's got Anna Kendrick in it. Love that movie. Like,
and the guy with the
I'm
clown
a
nose.
T-Rex. I'm invincible.
And if you watch that, like, that is a perfect depiction of me and her. And he's so right. There is a rhythm to everything if you get into it.
Yep. And you wish. She said, and you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth, my son identifies as an aggressive pizza. LOL. I love it. I gotta love it.
An aggressive pizza. So now you can just threaten him with the Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
That's like their dream. An aggressive pizza, that means they get to beat the shit out of it and then eat it.
Them eating it is beating the shit out of it.
I mean, that'd be Mikey's go-to, but I
Yeah,
mean,
pretty
everybody else
much.
would slice it apart first.
Yeah.
So that's how you threaten to ground him. You give the aggressive pizza to the Ninja Turtles. I still love the fact that the modern native tribe literally breaks down to TMNT. See? Sending it in a message. That is a very nice way to say happy birthday. Sorry, it bugs me when people do the quick click happy birthday on Facebook, because you and I both know you didn't remember, you didn't think about it, and you literally didn't even type that. You clicked, send them birthday wishes. You took one click, you send me happy birthday. That has no thought or anything else. You send me a message, and all you say is happy birthday. I appreciate that so much more, because that means you had to go in, click it, and actually.
Not always.
Yeah, I remembered now it was an option too. But still, a message feels more personal
It
than.
does, yeah. And it is more personal, technically.
I don't know. When someone ignores my messages and doesn't talk to me all year, and then they want to send me a public post and say happy birthday, yeah, sorry. You can just keep on walking. It's okay. Hey, you brought him into this world. You can take him out.
It don't matter how old I get, you can always ground that ass.
Yeah, Mama always has the ability to ground him.
Doesn't matter if you ground him to his own house or what.
Even if my mom sprang out of the grave today, besides the fact that I bitch her out for faking her death, B, she could still ground my ass. My cousin is a full-grown Marine, and he's still scared of his mama. We all are.
Bud Files. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Bud Files. Just finished cooking up some ribs and some green beans for my birthday dinner.
Big birthday boy right here.
And we were just going to finish smoking a little bit, hang out with you guys for a few minutes. And then we were going to break for dinner. And then we were going to come back later and do an after party. Hang out with you guys, chill, smoke.
And have virtual cake, even though we're going to have cake.
Yeah. And I don't know if we want to play music. Are we going to keep it as a Patreon exclusive?
I was going to, yeah.
Yeah, so we can play music and everything else. Have a good time. People can come up on panel, play their music. Thank you, Mary.
I love it, Mary.
If we ever hang out, I'm gonna dog you in the other direction. I'm gonna make sure that somebody cards you every time we go to the store.
Oh, she's too young, got a Carter. She's too young, got a Carter.
Hey, bud, you might want to check that ID. I think that looks fake.
But I'm sure you being in Michigan, we'll see you.
Oh
Most
yeah.
definitely.
Well, when I go and see Pat, I'm gonna have to see you.
Yeah. Did you already make a new one?
No, I'm just playing music. Did you want another one before we eat?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just. Almost have
That little one, yeah.
that one up.
We still have the others
This.
in that.
Oh.
And that thing is almost full again. So you could probably puck it out.
Cut it up.
Yeah, but you knew what I was talking about. She said, hey, I'll be 53 next month. So, we'll still get him to card you.
Oh yeah, I will bring all sorts of doubt into that shit. You're gonna get carded every time. Walking up to the counter like, I don't know why you wear this older lady suit. I mean, you're gorgeous and you're only like 17. Why do you do this? The guy's gonna be looking at you like, wait, what?
Is he for real? What? Ma'am, can I see your ID?
Oh great, break out the fake ID now. Sheriff's gonna pull up and be like, Mary, what is going on here? I was waiting for someone. I was waiting for someone to ask.
Hey now.
Yeah, that's someone who knows what they're talking about. I said PowWow and they said Hoko, where's the drum? I was waiting for someone to ask.
Oh,
2 years and a month.
Oh.
But no, we got the fires going and our drums are sleeping right now.
Yeah. Not in arm's reach.
Yeah, my boy, my dog, he loves it when I drum on his chest and he just lays there and he's like,
They
do
both
it, Dad.
do. They both
So
do.
there are drums. We were actually talking about it. We were going to try to get them to lay on our legs and we were going to start doing a drum beat one day and see what happens. So thanks for coming in. You're definitely a new one that I don't recognize.
Once I have to drink or smoke to be guarded.
And pull that at the dispensary.
I don't think she's the adult.
Because you do edibles, I'm pretty sure. I remember you talking about that with someone.
Or something.
No, I feel like
Pretty
I
sure.
remember. She was the one that said she knew this wasn't good shit with the way we were coughing. That's not good shit if making you cough like that. No, it's not.
Hey now, Canadian native here. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Which tribe? I'm part of the Wine and Dot. I'm actually part of 4 tribes. The Kenyenkeha, Wine and Dot, Nietsi Tape, and Cherokee. I don't know their proper name. I keep forgetting it no matter how many times I read it. But that's the fastest I've listed them off.
Yeah.
In their proper name.
And I'm a Kodasu.
Teitansu.
And Teitansu. But yeah, Kodasu on the left. I am a Lakota. That's all you really need to know.
Because depending on which part of Canada, I mean, the Wyandot is the Huron tribe. That's part of Canada. That's like Nova Scotia, Canada, I'm pretty sure. Right up here on St. Lawrence River.
I think so.
No, I'm saying I know it's the St. Lawrence River.
Oh, Korean beneath.
Oh, awesome. So more central, closer to BC. Because Cree would be central, and then it would be BC, British Columbia. That's like above Washington. I think I got that right.
I only do CBD, no THC.
Ah,
I like the CBD gummy bears, the sour gummy bears. And I only like those because they give me that, oh, I can go to sleep now kind of thing. Edibles don't do that to me. They just make me high as shit.
most edibles don't work on me.
Pops
Pops' cream, nice.
My ancestry goes back for quite some time. Not much recent time except me, which is honestly so weird, and I have no idea how to explain it.
Because your father is not your father, and the biological part that gave you Lakotasu is someone else.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
Well, your mom didn't test for it. Your dad didn't test for it. Where'd it come from? You tested for it.
Yeah, we got it. Survival. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, LT. I was waiting for you to come back. I've decided to wait until someone pops back in to actually answer them, because I always say it twice, because they aren't back by the time I say it.
Because I did a DNA test type thing, and like a long time ago, and it said I was Lakota Sioux, French things, but not much. We appreciate.
Thank you. Hey, now you definitely appreciate that. For a little bit, we're going to be off here shortly to eat, and then we'll be back on. But it shouldn't be long.
That's what I meant.
It's weird. Doesn't normally do that. Even new ones don't normally do that.
No, I've had to do that with pretty much everyone. Everyone knew I've had to do that.
You know, it's back to says again.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It fixed it there for a little bit, but I got it.
I know. It's already been spent.
It still shows the money she transferred into my account that was sent to her as pending, even though it's already been in my account and spent.
Elizabeth, okay, pussy then.
A germ wop? I remember, I know what that is, but I can't think of what it is, if that makes sense.
Is it like a germaphobe? Get ready to eat supper. Yeah.
He said we are too, getting ready to eat supper. I know what germ wop is, but I can't think of it. It's like, it's like German. Can't think of the fucking rest of it. We'll have to break out the warmer blankets for you off the cot.
Yeah.
I'll set you up a nest before you get to bed.
Yeah. Oh, German and Italian.
Ah.
That's a mix.
That's light and dark trying to contrast right there and fight each other. Because Germans are usually fair-haired, fair-eyed, and fair-skinned. Italians are usually darker-haired, darker-eyed, and olive-skinned. So that's like a contrast right there. Fight.
Pretty much what happens with me.
Yeah.
All of my things fight with each other.
Because your French and Irish pale ass is trying to fight with the native side.
Yeah. My native wants me to go dark, but my other sides want me to go red.
See, the native side usually always wins out on me. I never burn. I burnt once.
I haven't been burning here this year.
Well, the one time I burnt was Civil War Day, and that was right after summer started, and we sat outside all day, and I had just like no sleeves on, and I was sitting there all day with my back to the sun watching the lessons because they had them all facing away from the sun, so that way we could look at the instructor. And then someone was like, "Hey, bro, you're burnt." I'm like, "I don't burn." He goes, "Whack! I burnt." Oh, fuck, I burnt. Just taps me on the shoulder. Alrighty, y'all. We are pittering down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get into comfy, warm pajamas.
And we're about to eat dinner, but we will be back on shortly. As soon as we're done eating, we're going to sit, we're going to watch something, probably enjoy a movie. So we'll be back on probably like no later than like 10:30, 11. And I know that's late for some people, but we'll be back on. Just to finish celebrating my birthday, do a little after party with everybody.
With some cake.
Yes. Cake. I think she's more excited about it than I am, and it's my fucking cake, man. But once again, thank you everybody who donated and who has donated tonight and yesterday, and everybody else. Thank you guys. It's helping us be able to get food and supplies and make it to be able to relocate. Like I said, we got to relocate by the end of the month. Totally fine. It's just whether we're going to have wheels underneath us or not. And we're trying to reach out for some help and for outreach and everything else. And I appreciate everybody who, even if you can't or don't want to help, everybody who has just hung out and been there. I appreciate everybody for not being nasty and being respectful. I've had a couple of people respond that way to a couple of things, and they have been removed. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. I love all my supporters and all the family on here. Thank you guys for being in the tribe. That's what it is. And thank you for being here for my birthday. It's the first time I've had this many people come to hang out for my birthday.
Never.
There we go. Let's get a little bit.
Yeah, can't see him because you're just all to the side, sitting over here.
Well, even when I try to lean forwards, I gotta be like this to get some light.
Which is funny because it's faced towards you.
Yeah.
That's the funniest part. It's faced to him, but I'm getting the light.
And the more I try to get myself into the light, it doesn't light me up. But, yeah. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. And we would have been doing a powwow dance kind of thing going on, but I don't like doing that on camera. I only like doing it in front of her.
I don't think everyone wants to see this moving like that.
I think most people do.
I don't think most. I think some might, maybe, but eyes up here.
No. It's my birthday. I can look at your titties all day.
You have been.
No.
You woke up with them in your face.
Yeah. So. My birthday.
Okay. You ready?
Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out.
See you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. We'll be back on an hour or two. So until next time, remember to get out there, be a native, and go beast.